Welcome in to my first playthrough of the Lake House DLC from Alan Wake 2. It released yesterday. I have no idea, I haven't watched anything, I haven't seen trailers or really anything. I know the title, of course, and I know that you play as Agent Estevez from the FBC, which you meet in the base game. From the Lake House title, I already have the idea that it's paired with the fact that you're gonna play as Agent Estevez. I have a feeling it's gonna be about this lake house in the woods that is the headquarters of the FPC doing these experiments with these little rhymes that you found and had to do a saga. So I guess that is connected. I'm not sure. It's just a guess. It's just a hunch. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Let's go. The Lake House expansion now available to play. Descend into a Federal Bureau of Control research facility and unravel the mysteries lurking within. Right, let's go. Warning, are you sure? Loading into the expansion from this menu will override your progress in the existing expansion quick save slot. Yep. Oh, hold, I'm holding.
This isn't the Bureau's first time in Bright Falls. 1970, 76, 8... Last one was in 2010. It's not exactly clockwork, but this town sees way more altered world events than most. We knew it was just a matter of time before the lake acted up again. After the AWE in 2010, the FBC's research department set up a facility, the Lake House, to study the threshold in Cauldron Lake, find better ways to contain the entity inside. Your tax dollars at work. When we detected a spike in paranatural activity at Cauldron Lake, before I even knew you were on this case, Saga, the Lake House was my first stop. I was short-handed, hoped they could spare some help, maybe give us some intel on the situation. If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, Saga, I'd have just kept on driving.
Music's so dramatic.
This is Agent Kieran Estevez responding to an AWE alert in the vicinity. I need to speak with the Marmons. So much for the welcome wagon.
Okay, this game's extra dog.
You all set up the perimeter. We're on the Threshold's doorstep, so keep your eyes peeled.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, is it supposed to be that dark? Return addendum, the Lake House.
This shouldn't take long, okay? You see anything? Radio me.
Famous last words. This shouldn't take long.
The Lake House was run by the research department. Research and investigations don't really see eye to eye. What they call science, I call a violation of Bureau protocol and human decency. Classic interdepartmental drama. Your FBI saga, you know how it goes. Now, in retrospect, my low opinion of the research department may have clouded my judgment.
Creepy white van. Okay. I am not sure if I should be looking around a lot or not. Probably just go directly to the house here. Oh, there's a bridge. Maybe we should take the bridge. I don't remember this building. Cool, we have all the special FBC access.
Hello? Agent Kieran Estevez, Investigations Department.
Game saved. Of the lake? Okay, never mind. When I heard the lake house DLC, I was thinking, okay, probably the cute little lake house they had in the woods where they investigated those rhymes and the effects on reality and stuff. Did not expect this.
No one wants to check the individual carrying a firearm into a restricted government facility? No?
Oh, okay. Well, I'll take it.
Well, it was definitely going in the report.
Oh my god. Okay, I really hope they give me tutorials again because I don't remember shit about how the controls work in this. How do you turn off the light again? Ramnos daily stand-up. No doodling! Okay. God, whenever I see a camera in a Remedy game, I'm thinking of the things that happen with control and the camera and... Lake House Daily. Good news. HQ still dark. Pie was good. More pie for the rest of us. We have coffee. I appreciate that one. Deer Fest this week. Bad news. HQ still dark. How's that good and bad? Not allergies bad. No Ama beer. It's good. It's good. Tried it. The artist is illegible. I want to know what it says. The scribbles. Someone stole the black whiteboard marker. All vacation time cancelled. That sounds really, really bad. The lake house. Do I have to interact with this anyway? No. Okay. I read it. Okay. Do I need to do anything with this? No. Okay. Oh god. This really reminds me of the FBC. Strange things happened there.
That's handy.
The lake house map. Oh, sweet. Map. Okay, I am here. Okay.
An experiment. That bodes well.
Map updated. Where did it update? Okay. Dr. Mormont here to remind you to put 100% effort today. Security, safety, censorship must be reported, blah blah blah. Okay, good. Just reminding FBC agents to do their redacted job. Everything being redacted. Whoa. Why do they still have monitors from the 90s? What the heck? Okay, I have a feeling my map should have been updated with something like a circle or an indicator where I need to go. Oh, hang on, that was something. Oh, there you go. Good old redacted. Urgent reminder, lake safety protocols. Please remember that the following recreational activities are forbidden in the waters of Cauldron Lake. These restrictions apply to both civilians and FBC's employees. Fishing, redacted. Swimming, boating, applies to canoes, kayaks, motorized boats, etc. Using the water for redacted purposes. Water skiing, redacted in the water. Paddleboarding. These activities can result in redacted in an estimated redacted % of cases. If you are unclear about any of the restrictions listed above, please speak with redacted. I feel so much more educated now. Date redacted. Fucking hell, redacted. Security report, local rumors, background. A recent security operation was performed among the citizens of Bright Falls and Watery. The goal of this operation was to ascertain public knowledge and opinions of the lake house and its operations. Summary. The following information was gained through covert listening and informal questioning. The local public appear to view the area around the lake house with fear. This is, of course, the intended reaction, as the Bureau has publicly marked the area as dangerous due to volcanic gases. However, there is a specific rumor among the public regarding a government facility in the woods run by mad scientists, taking people for experimentation. This rumor seems particularly popular among the local youth, and its proximity to the truth is cause for concern. Okay. Worst case outcome would be an increase in curiosity or possibly even aggression. It is possible this is even the reason for the lake house's security breach back in. Action to be taken. Security personnel will continue to monitor youth chatter. If the rumors continue, disseminating a cover story may be required, perhaps even fabricated signage? Fabricated signage for an American Volcano Commission type institution. Okay, so they're making experiments, and the kids figured it out, or they're at least getting close to finding out the truth, and now they're like, uh-oh. Big problem. Okay, I want to check out the offices over there.
Hello, and welcome to another exciting day here at the Lake House. As I'm sure you know, I am Dr. Jules Marmont, and this is my wife.
Dr. Diana Marmont.
And together we are the heads of research at this facility.
She's so excited.
We want to thank you all for helping us break new ground in our study of Cauldron Lake.
That's right, Jules. But don't let our exciting work in threshold regulation and dimensional coupling keep you from observing the proper safety protocols.
You said it, Diana. We run a tight ship here at the Lake House. So, always remember the 3 S's. Safety, security, and censorship.
That's a C.
It's a C. It's a C.
What? Yeah, that is the joke, Diana.
Well, it's a stupid
Wonderful joke, Jules. We'll see you down there.
The way they just cut off her voice and like put
seems
some
healthy.
bad voice over it. That's a beautiful idea, Jules. It would have been even better if they would have done the beep 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 beep. I would have loved that too. Can I actually go in here? Can I destroy this? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Ooh, okay, hang on. I probably cannot shoot this glass. But I want to go in. There's no door, really? Oh, never mind. I thought this was glass.
Dr.
Was it not
Marmont's
reflecting?
Not here.
Oh, I was looking at this glass. Oops, never mind.
Nobody is? I'll have to check downstairs.
I don't want to talk about it. Moving on. Barrows University. On the recommendation of the faculty and by the virtue of the authority vested in them, the trustees of Barrows University have conferred on Jules François Marmont the degree of Doctor of Applied Science at... and is entitled to all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. William
Must all be
Devereux,
working on the lower levels.
Chairman
I'll need to head down.
of the Board of Trustees, Paul Jensen, Dean of Barrows University.
Okay.
Special Services Certificate. The Exceptional Contribution Certificate is awarded to Jules François Marmont in grateful recognition of his outstanding contributions to the Bureau's scientific endeavors. Casper Darling! Oh, I love Casper Darling. Head of Research. He's so sweet. If you play Control, he's just the sweetest. I don't know. Maybe he did horrible things. Every time I saw him, I was just smiling because he's just so cute. Notice of appointment from Dr. Casper Darling, Head of Research, to Jules Marmont. Appointment is facility head. The senior leadership of the Federal Bureau of Control has determined to appoint Dr. Jules Marmont as Head of Research at the facility at Cauldron Lake, Washington. The appointment will be shared with Diana Marmont, effective upon the facility's completion on July 18th. Zachariah Trench, Bureau Director. Casper Darling. All right, and here's a picture of them both. Wow, the wife sounded so not happy about what was going on and so disinterested. To my fellow head of the lake house, love, Diana. Okay. Experiment status in progress. Ooh.
Changing passwords, huh?
From Security and Technical Support Division to all departments, subject update to computer password reset policy. Effective September 13th, all computer passwords must be reset daily to address security concerns. We are aware this may be an inconvenient change and lead to difficulty remembering your password. We recommend using a permanent set of digits as the beginning of the password, followed by numbers that change daily. Try using significant personal dates, coordinates, etc. Do not use birthdays, the current date, phone numbers, etc. Please also remember that for the time being, passwords are not to exceed 6 digits. Thank you for your compliance. Okay, so if it's supposed to change daily, why not use the day? September 14th, 2023, Thursday. Science fact of the day. Oh. Though most famous for acting, Hedy Lamarr also invented in her free time. She patented a frequency hopping device for torpedo guidance system at the age of 38. Okay, so 09, 14, 38? Maybe? Research profile, subject P. Summary. Through extensive testing, the subject has been confirmed to possess an intrinsic paranatural ability that manifests exclusively during the act of painting. The paintings feature scenes or events he would have no knowledge of, even sometimes painting an event before it occurs. This effect has been proven multiple times and has an estimated 40 to 100% success rate. Note the lack of precision in this range is due to the team's inability to prove that a painting's content will not be realized at some point in the eventual future. Researchers asked to reiterate their hesitance to publish any concrete statements surrounding the subject and his ability at this time, as the nature of the paintings and their paranatural effect have been exceptionally difficult to measure and quantify. Conclusion. The subject is suspected to be a Class 2 para-utilitarian. I love that word. Though additional testing will be required to confirm this. At this time, his ability is not believed to be a direct threat to himself or others and can be controlled. The nature of his ability is to show current or future events via the art he creates, but the extent of this forecasting cannot be determined by researchers with any high level of precision. Unlike the art created by Alan Wake, there is no evidence the subject's art is directly manipulating reality via the shadow's energies. Okay. Replacement key card request form. Please fill out the fields below before delivering the form to security. A new key card will be issued to you once your request is processed. Name, jour moment, position, co-head of research. Required clearance, the highest one. I forget what it is called. Reason for replacement, my old card went missing. Oh boy, and he's the head of the research? Oh boy. Indicate here if your card was stolen. How would I know if it was stolen or is lost? Why do you not put microchips inside to follow them if you are so concerned with this? I'm the head of research and I expect a new card on my desk by the end of the workday. Okay. Okay, what did I say? 09 14 38?
Nope.
Damn it. Maybe 38? And then 09, 14.
That's not right.
Using significant personal dates, coordinates, etc. Do not use birthdays, blah blah blah. 6 digits. I feel like the 38 is a bit like in bold, so the 38 gotta be important, right? What did it say? Try what first? A permanent set of digits at the beginning of the password, followed by numbers that change daily. So that's why I thought maybe 38 as the fixed number and then the date. Maybe I'm wrong completely. Is there another important fact in here? Oh, the 38 is in bold, I'm pretty certain, so... Huh. Maybe... 23 and then...
Come on.
I mean... He's French. Oh, you think they did it in a European date?
Damn it. That's not right.
Or Diana? Maybe here? But this is not Diana. Hang on, this? There's no date. There's no number here. That's the only thing I found about Diana. This was Jules Maman. This was Jules Maman. There's a photo here, but there's no date. This is also Jules Maman. Point will be shared with Diana Mormont. July 18th. That will be 0718 or 1807. But then what? There's so many combinations. There's so many possible combinations. I'm a bit overwhelmed. Like, I need to have a fixed number. There's so many possibilities. Okay. Government security you can trust. Unlock door, please. Alright, we did it. So, did this open the elevator door? To be fair, I haven't even tried opening the elevator. I wanted to explore the upper floor first. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. And we are going down, down, down. Hang on. Can I... Goals. Investigate the lake house. Find someone on the lower levels. I don't have a marker, do I? As to where the game wants me to go. Nothing. So... let's work our way up from the bottom, I guess.
Access denied.
Oh, screw you, okay.
Well, you are not keeping me out. I'll need a key card with clearance.
Okay, good. I figured I wanted to test. Bruh. Well then. I felt I was spoiled for choices, but then... Hello? Was it what? Huh? So, do I have to find a key card in here? I doubt there's gonna be a key card just lying around here, right? Is there one on his desk? Wait, he said he needs a key card as soon as possible at the end of the day. But where is that gonna be now? From Ava to personnel, status update, oldest house to all staff. One on-site observation teams report that the oldest house is still under the active lockdown. I can't read today. On-site observation teams report that the oldest house is still under active lockdown. Status of Director Trench, management team, and all other personnel inside the oldest house at the time of the lockdown's initialization remains unknown. Observation teams have detected fluctuations in the field originating from the oldest house as of increasing in strength as it loops through a specific pattern every hours. These readings are currently being analyzed by research staff in the Boston office. Any personnel with information pertaining to the signal should contact them immediately. Sincerely, Ava. Okay, that's not a key card though. I felt like I looked everywhere already and I couldn't find a key card, so... I don't know, maybe the elevator was not the door that opened, maybe something else opened somewhere. There wasn't a door here, was there? Any secret doors here? I tried everything here, right? You unlocked the door from the PC. I don't know if it's this one or what, but I can't do anything here. It always like locked me out. So I need a clearance key card and I don't see a door anywhere. This locker? No. I see a room over there, maybe in here? Gosh darn it. Ah, screw you. Oh, here! God, it doesn't help that this game is incredibly dark, guys.
This should get me downstairs.
Okay. Also, okay. Oh, one key card. Okay, so we gotta work our way from one to the next level and then get another key card.
As soon as I got in that elevator, my bad news detector started going nuts.
Ring.
Estevesta team, something's going on in the lake house. I want all nearby agents to... Oh, shit!
Level 4.
Agent Estevez, what's your status?
Breach detected in sublevel 5. Staff should seek shelter immediately.
We have a situation in the lake house. All agents converge on the facility now.
I saw another
A threshold
face.
event had hit the lake house. Now, it was the Marmont's problem. Our mission was outside.
Map updated. How so? Investigate. Leave the facility. What? Investigate the lake house. Get keycard access to the elevator. Leave the facility. Return to the elevator. What? It wants me to immediately go back and go into the elevator?
What the fuck was that?
Oh, crap. Okay,
I
so...
need to get back to the elevator. Where's the fucking elevator?
Oh. Okay, now I understand the problem.
Okay. Priority 1, get the lights on. Standing around in the dark near Cauldron Lake, not smart?
Get key card, get the power working. Alright, I'll try my very best. They were saying something in these notes about a guy that had, like, affected the world through AWEs with his art. And now there's scribblings and paintings all over. Research order. As the lake house continues to make progress towards its goal, various avenues of research are being pursued. Recently, one such avenue has yielded unexpected results. The research into nursery rhymes, directed by Dr. and Dr. Marmont, led by Dr. Campbell, as an art form has shown viability in its ability to connect with the Cauldron Lake threshold. As a result, the nursery rhyme findings will now be carried forward by the co-heads of research and incorporated into ongoing research across the lake house, effective immediately. Research teams will be briefed on how to utilize the effective elements on the nursery rhymes into their own work. Note, Dr. Campbell and his team are being reassigned. They will continue to develop their work on nursery rhymes outside the lake house. An exposure risk related to performing confidential work outside the facility's premises have been acknowledged and accepted by the co-heads of research. Signed, Diana and Jules Mormont. Okay. By Dr. Jules, Threshold Linking Experiments Progress Report. The work to create a stable link between our reality and that of the continues. Progress is good, with all teams reporting high confidence that a successful connection will soon be possible. Recent efforts in utilizing the paintings produced by Subject P to adjust reality in such a way that achieves our goals were unsuccessful. However, this result allowed us to discard that avenue of research and focus solely on a much more viable one. Our new hypothesis states that the threshold's energies, and thus its reality-altering effect, are drawn to pieces of art that contain significant level of emotion. This is supported by a clear trend in the data we have gathered over the years. If we can identify and quantify the emotion of an art piece, our work will speed up considerably. Work has already proceeded with an immediate focus on developing devices capable of measuring the level of emotion in any given piece of art. For now, our research will continue to focus solely on the art produced by Subject P. While no pieces of his have yielded successful results outside of their assistance in discovering the pages, maybe the Wake pages? Alan Wake pages? His proven status as a para-utilitarian makes his work the most suitable research material. Refer to file F blah 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 for full report. Okay. So yep, they focus on his art. Oh god, this is so dark. I can't see crap. Hey, the thermos! I have that one. Quick save, let's go. A flare, okay. Yeah, if I miss things, guys, it's probably because this game is incredibly dark. Way darker than I think it's supposed to be. And I already have it jammed up to 100 brightness.
Okay, doesn't do a damn thing without power.
Okay, whatever this is, I gotta find the power first. It looks like there's power though. Things are. Oh, Dr.
Darling.
Yay! Look at him with his little tie. He's so cute. I think it would confuse the heck out of gamers if they would actually use his real voice, which is the one for Alan Wake. So I think it would confuse people if they would use his voice for Alan and then also for him and... Okay... Oh god, oh god. Controls. Controls are not my friend. Am I hearing breathing? I thought I just heard a creepy breathing.
Okay. Power core receiver. Plugging a core in should get the lights on.
Okay, we gotta find a core. Got it. What the heck? Holy crap. Okay, so where is that goddamn core? Oh, I hear something beeping. That's promising.
That is not a regulation FBC weapon. I wish they'd make these things lighter.
Wait, I'm not... can I drop it? Can I drop it? No? I wanted to read these things first,
The
actually.
way I saw it, there was only one way out. Identify the source of the event and contain or eliminate it. Now, good news. I just had to keep going down. Bad news?
Oh, shit.
The elevator liked to disappear. Bingo. That keycard's gonna get me to sub-level 5.
Progress update number 6. Unfortunately, Jules' keycard went missing last night. Huge shame. On a totally unrelated note, I now have a level 3 clearance card in my office, plus a lot of black rock. Been grinding the black rock down to a powder and stashing around in case any gets confiscated. Next steps. Weapon test using black rock powder. If successful, maybe send schematics to offsite teams. Could lead to a transfer out of this shithole. Need to think up more applications for black rock now that I have some. There was a researcher at the HO who had tons of ideas like this. Wish I could remember their name. Okay. Light? Flashlight? No? Okay. Then don't. Oh man. Oh man, this is dark. Oh god, I hear the breathing. I hear creepy breathing, I don't like it one bit. Was this the room? Oh god, guys. Oh god, I hear creepy noises. Ah, fault in the system, trophy art. Dum dum.
At least the elevator's back.
What is the flashlight button? Oh god, okay, there it is. Ah, R1. Okay, good. Okay. I got the power! But I hear creepy noises and I'm not happy about it. Okay, now finding the elevator, right? Okay, I am here. What's this? Security clearance card 3. What? There was one? I couldn't see it. Okay, in this direction. Which is completely blocked by a lot of shit. Is it me or is the layout of this place constantly changing? I mean, there are walls and they're not even marked in the map. Oh god, woman! Look inside! Okay, there's nothing. I saw the paper where it said, oh, this keycard is gonna help me, and I was looking and I couldn't see a keycard. Oof. Empty containers are just the freaking worst. There. This way. Where? Where? How do I get in there? Through here? It says 2, right?
This keycard won't get me in.
But... where's clearance level? Okay, maybe I haven't been in this room here. Yup. Oh, wait, I have been in here, but I couldn't pick anything up. No, at least I can see a little bit.
Can't open it from the side.
Oof. This is where she said, oh, this keycard is gonna come in handy. But where is it? In my office. Okay, I'm definitely not gonna be able to play this in 2.5 hours. Panel control switch. Elevator moved. Guys. Jesus. Okay, that scared me. I don't know why. Oh man, these splish splash splosh sounds. Can I get in here? Oh, I've already been in here, right? I'm not sure if I read this. I think I did. Is there a computer that I can interact with? Okay, we start from back then. No, okay, they made it actually that at the top is the oldest now. From Jules to staff. Attention all staff, there's a significant amount of black rock missing from the sub-level 5. I expect there is a misunderstanding and someone has taken it to another floor by mistake. If you did this, respond to this message and we will fix the problem. Black rock is a precious material. We only have so much of it now with the oldest house being closed. Perry, do not release any of those pages. Tell Diana and those fools on Project Arbutus that we misplaced them. An unfortunate filing accident. Tell them we are confident the pages will resurface in 2 or 3 weeks, but we are too busy making progress to look for them right now. But be sure you say that we are making progress just as I wrote above. Regards, Dr. Jules. Sensitivity reminder. Hello. A gentle reminder that nut allergies are a serious health issue and making light of them is not appropriate workplace behavior for anyone of any seniority level. Bringing nuts to the office is a health risk and should be avoided for everyone's safety. Thank you. Pie Day! Hello! To celebrate the arrival of fall, I have brought a variety of seasonal pies from that local diner you all seem to love so much. The members of Project Ramnus can come enjoy them in the lobby near my office. All other staff should visit the other Dr. Mormon's office to see if she brought pie. Also, despite the ridiculous dramatics of last year, I have purchased the delicious pecan-filled pies. Happy fall. Okay, somebody is not allergic, and he's bringing nut pie. Okay. Hello, please remember to lock your computer before leaving your station for any amount of time. Changing your password daily does not improve your facility's security if you leave your computer open. Thank you, Brian Lopez. Good. Let's save again, because why not? Quick save. Oh dear, diner. Got a cup of coffee. So... somewhere in this area must be a keycard, at least level 2, so I can get level 3 keycard. And I feel like pretty much everything looks exactly the same. Is the car just lying around somewhere and I just haven't looked in that area yet? Or, do you have to do something specific to get it? Or, how's this working? Who made this layout? Like, what are these walls good for? They're just in the way. Keycard, anywhere, keycard. Yeah, but I've already been in here, right? There wasn't anything I could do? Was there? This maybe. Okay, I guess that moved these annoying walls around. At least it sounded like it. Not sure though. Holy shit!
I am an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived.
Oh god. Oh god. Can I actually kill you?
This isn't working.
This isn't working. Okay, so what is working? Can I... Okay, they don't follow me in here, which is nice, I guess. Okay, I don't get it. Inventory management. So now I'm supposed to find a keycard while evading 2 Slendermen that have been painted into reality? Great. That's just great. Oh, elevator!
What the fuck were those things?
What can I do with clearance number 1, though? Not much. I'm already here, right? So I guess... I mean, I'm already here, right?
Okay, deep breaths.
No?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Which floor was I?
6.
Was I G? Ground floor?
You never really get used to the shit you see in this job, but you can learn techniques to adjust, to function. Take 6 deep breaths, then get to work. Find the source, collapse the threshold.
Mirror, please hold. Please hold.
Hold what?
Hold. Please hold.
Is that?
Holy smokes. Are we going into the painting?
If you can understand me, I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile. Do you understand? Well, I'll be damned.
What are you?
So what kind of entity are you?
Okay.
You can speak. That means you probably imprinted on a person or retained some of your former self's information. Previously human, maybe? Okay, I can work with that.
Are you... what? Are you hostile?
I just had an unpleasant encounter with some other painted individuals. Any relation? What does that mean? Okay, hey, calm down! You need to cease all hostility right now.
Holy crap.
Bad news? That thing is really pissed off.
Uh-huh.
Good news. It didn't try to kill me.
I guess it wants you to fix it.
Baby steps.
Baby steps. So, if I follow this correctly, they did experiments of subject P. Subject P was a painter or artist, and through emotion, he made these altered world events happen. And he painted things with emotion, and now this emotion was anger. Not sure if I'm following 100%, but this is what I gathered so far. Okay, so where do I go now? I mean, I don't have too much clearance. Am I trying to go here again?
Angry living paintings are not typically on the Cauldron Lake bingo card. Something different was happening at the lake house, and I couldn't let it escape. Bright Falls didn't need this particular cherry on its already shitty sundae.
Sub-level 1.
Oh boy. Gosh, they had a lot of paint. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Okay, I'm running. No, 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 no. Ew, ew. I don't like the noises. Ugh. Okay, I'm saving. Okay, any loot? I feel like I'm very low on resources. Oh, it's the same place again. Okay. I thought maybe it's a very similar looking one, just a different reality in a way.
First off, a huge thank you to everyone here. The Lake House has made amazing strides in researching the AWE here at Cauldron Lake. Great work, team. I wanted to come in person so I could check in on the latest work. I won't get in the way. It's not our view, so no reason to be scared. Do you hear that, Doctors Marmont? While I'm here, I want to focus on the relationship between the Shadow and the AWE site. The theory that the Shadow even originates from the dimension this threshold is tapping into is compelling. Eventually, I want to understand how this dimension manages to convert subjective elements like art into objective reality. What are the constraints of this phenomenon? Can it, say, create altered items or even objects of power simply by manifesting them via a piece of art? These are the things we need to know to accurately classify the Shadow. I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, I came up with that. Shadow. So, any and all proposals are welcome. Anything testing art's effect on reality by using the Shadow's energy is preferred. To find answers, we'll first need a lot of data. No wrong answers. And when I return to the oldest house, I'll take back anything we end up with to run against a classified project called Hedron to build a comparative database. set. I wish I could tell you more. It's a very, very exciting non-physical forces impacting. Sorry, I really can't. It is. You know what? Maybe some of you can come visit. We'll have to get you clearance, of course, but at that, maybe that can. You know what? I don't want to take the entire day talking. So, the shadow represents a whole new area of research, and I couldn't be more excited to start digging in. It is a great new world, people.
Dum, dum, dum. Isn't he just the cutest? He's so excited and so happy. Oh yeah, the walls are shifting. Creepy monsters are walking around. I'm not happy. Hello, Slender. Oh, I saw him there in the corner. Ah, no. Oh god, no. Dead end, dead end, dead end. Ah! No. No, hell no, hell no. Hell to the no. Oh boy. Ew, the wet foot sounds. Ooh. Can I close the door? I feel like I'm a little bit out of, like, investigate the lighthouse, get keycard access to the elevator, get the experiment site on sublevel 5, find a way to get the keycard and gun by exploring the facility. It's the same place though, right? Nothing has changed apart from me moving the walls around. Where am I suddenly gonna find things? Oh god, no! Hell to the no! Ah! Oh man! Oh god, it follows. Whoa, he just walked into the wall. Oh, so he can just teleport around with this. He walks into one painting and then just walks out on another place. Which is cool for him, but sucks for me. I'm really not comfortable looking around for a teeny tiny stupid key card when I'm chased by this. Oh man, no! I feel like I end up in the same areas all the time. I don't see anything else. Go to hell. So, I was running around earlier and she said something about an unauthorized gun. I didn't even see a gun. I don't know what she was talking about. It was when my monitor was still super, super dark. Was there a gun in this room? No, she's always looking at the papers here. Press the button in the adjacent room to move the paintings and open the path to the elevator. Aha, so the only thing that this button does is moving the paintings around and then blocking the elevator? Okay. So can I just go to where the The elevator was originally. There's always shit in the way. Okay, and you're telling me I can go in another location now. And then? Do I just randomly try them now? Okay, in which world does that make sense? You have a clearance -1 key card, and suddenly it works on level 2. Why? How would I know?
Sublevel 3.
This isn't the floor I wanted.
3.
Fucking elevator.
Yeah, nothing makes sense. That makes 0 sense. Why does my keycard suddenly work for other floors as well? It makes no sense. Okay, there's blood. That's not so good. Gosh, okay, but I'm happy that I'm not on this stupid floor anymore. Refinement process. ATD output and calibration. The automated typing device, ATD, will produce writing mimicking that of Alan Wake. Known para-utilitarian, with the goal of affecting reality with the same consistency as Mr. Wake's writing. To reach this level of authenticity, each page produced by the ATDs must be evaluated and graded based on its similarity to Wake's original style. The pages will be graded using the following criteria. Comprehensibility. This is the most basic of criteria. The page must use language and develop stories in an understandable, organic way. Style. The page must accurately mimic the typical style of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as reference. Tone. The page must accurately mimic the typical tone of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as reference. Content. The page must accurately mimic the typical content of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as reference. Once pages are graded, they will be fed into the algorithm as preferred reference material, thus continuously refining the writing produced by the ATDs until they can produce near identical stories to Alan Wake. Once that is achieved, we will provide instruction to the ATD on what to write, effectively gaining control of Wake's ability to link with the Shadow's power. I always felt like it needed emotion too to work though, so maybe they're testing this now and figuring out that there needs to be emotion linked to the art, not just AI. Aha, is that Diane? Diane Mormont, and that is her husband? Yep. Yay, loot!
Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect. Connection. Then after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted. Co-heads of research. Their first years at the lake house were good. Challenging, but not insurmountable. Not for them. Gradually, thoughts fell into their heads like drops of dark water. Why does she get all the credit? Why does he get any credit? With that, a crack formed in the lake house. The Marmonts and their work became arrogant, erratic. The crack widened and the water seeped in.
Words per sentence, max 15 minutes, minimum 1, average 6.41. Style. Character-centric, lane. Past tense, clipped phrasing, higher adjective usage, focused timeline. Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team, rising star. Okay, this is already it. Story concepts. Rudolph Lane, paint, odor. Mormons, hate conflict. Okay, there's a second wall here.
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece.
Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the Marmots were putting something in his food. A man in a white coat came to steer Lane back to his cell. He did not resist. He was too tired. He lay on the bed, but the stench in his cell wouldn't let him sleep. An acid stink. The turpentine, the paint, it was all over him. Years of it. 1,000 paintings. 1,000 more to come. A putrid weight he could never wash away. Cold hate simmered below the mist clogging his thoughts. Hatred for the paint. Hatred for the brushes. For the Marmots. For himself.
Rudolph Lane, is that subject P? Words per sentence, max 12, minimum 1, 6.71. Is co-heads one word or two? Style contains dialogue, clip phrasing, third person, omniscient. Broad timeline. Story concepts, Mormons, Diana, Jules, FBC, Lake House conflict, water, dark.
September 12, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory. I believe it manifested inside the lake house directly. I won't be filing this page. It'll just send Jules into a panic. The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain if it's being literal or figurative when it calls us monsters. But what's interesting is that the page indicates that a painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been the clearly superior avenue of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as the catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that. I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success. Not after the years of work I put into this research. I got word yesterday that 2 writers are visiting Bright Falls. I will beat Jules to the finish line.
They're very competitive for a married couple. At first it looks like they're working together, but in the end they're just working against each other, it seems. Organizational update. Moving forward, research at the Lake House will be divided into 2 distinct projects. Project X, blah 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 AW, codename Arbitus, will focus on studying the writing of Redacted, with Dr. Diana Mormont serving as project director. Project C, blah 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 RL, codename Ramnus, will focus on studying and his work, with Dr. Jules Mormont serving as project director. Staff will soon be notified regarding their project assignment and any required desk changes. Your patience is requested during the reorganization. This is a confidential facility matter and is not to be discussed with external agents or teams. If you have any questions, please contact me directly. Signed, Harry Kingston, Facility Administrator. Okay. So they started to compete against each other, and one took the work of the artist, and the other one focused on the work of Wake. Okay, I lost track. Where did I start? Came from there. Okay, have I been in here? I think I have. Yeah, okay, good. Oh, whoa.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
It's looping, so this must be important. Initial findings report Edward Franklin Booker,
There was a
born in
crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in.
Born in New
but
York,
the water couldn't flow.
currently resides in New York,
became trapped,
married to Samantha
stagnant,
Booker, not known
like that.
children or dependents.
The truth was controlled here. The art was not
No
art,
para-criminal
just content
affiliations
for the
found.
experiment.
Located in Bright Falls. Writer and director of the 5 Stages plays unsuccessful. Confirmed artist designation, author, playwright. Disclaimer, background investigation performed in a very short amount of time. Per instruction, as a result, the information contained in this report is not comprehensive and possibly erroneous. Born in Atlanta, currently resides in New York City. Married to Edward Franklin Booker, not known children or dependents. Isn't it the same thing? Author of 3 commercially successful true crime books. First publication was a poetry collection, unsuccessful. Confirmed artist designation, author, poet. Disclaimer, background investigation performed in a very short amount of time per instruction. As a result, the information contained in this report is not comprehensive and possibly erroneous.
The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
Okay, this must be important, otherwise they wouldn't keep looping and looping and looping this. This is probably part of a puzzle. Just look around here. Cozy bunk beds. Alright.
Typewriters. Please don't let this be what I think it is. As you
It's
know
not-
by now, typewriters and Cauldron Lake do not mix.
Nah.
And a room full of them all clacking away. 100% bad news.
Well, these are the machines that are trying to replicate Alan Wake's writing, right? ATDs or how they called it? Definitely not a good idea. HD Production Archive. Do not copy Wake manuscript pages. Okay, why not? Progress report, typewriter brand investigation. Investigation into the precise brand and model of typewriter used by Alan Wake with the intent to use this particular brand for and the ATDs continues to be unsuccessful. Sources contacted with discretion. Wake's publishing house. Result, no useful information. Wake's agent. Result, refused to discuss client matters. Wake's spouse. Result, refused to discuss. Redacted. Result, no useful information. Check all available online interviews, publications, elements pertaining to Alan Wake. Result, no useful information. So it seems like I was right. They tried to literally just copy his work, and they failed because maybe the lack of emotion linked to what he was writing. The relevant team will continue to explore alternative sources of information. The ATDs will continue to be operated with the available typewriters until Wake's preferred brand is known. Theoretically, replicating Alan Wake's style of writing via the same brand of typewriter used by the author should yield optimal results. The project director has indicated that a similar investigation should be launched into the brand and type of ink used in Wake's typewriter. They literally try hard. I would be surprised if it actually succeeds in the end. I mean, everything was like musicians, poets, writers, you know, everything art, and art is emotions. So it would really surprise me if it would work without literally just buy some AI typewriter. Okay, this looks locked.
Need a higher clearance keycard.
Oh, now level 2 is not good enough. Okay. Now this is not working. My cute little level 1 clearance card. It opens, it works for for the 3rd floor, but it does not work for this door. Gotcha. Oh, I'm scared. I don't want to go down there. At least not yet. What's in here? Gee. The bursting through doors. Okay, ooh, ooh, ooh.
March 7th, 2018. Notes regarding Dr. Emil Hartman, founder of the Cauldron Lake Lodge, where he manipulated artists in an attempt to control the power of the shadow. I've gone through his notes, which were confiscated by the Bureau after his arrest in 2010. Overall, Hartman's work was sloppy. Complete disregard for proper scientific method. But he was bold enough to try something we haven't. Our procedural writing machines are promising, but we could understand the effects of Cauldron Lake's threshold much better by observing live artists in action. Thanks to Hartman, we even have a list of prospects. Next step is to send Dr. Darling a request to bring some into the lake house for analysis.
Project Abertus. Research notes. Content of Wake manuscript. We have begun to find pages from a manuscript very likely written by Alan Wake. Para-utilitarian and suspect in past cases involving the Cauldron Lake AWE. Though I do not like to bring myself or my biases into my work, I must do so here to address the matter being examined. As reference for any future readers, I am Dr. Diana Mormon, co-head of research at the Lake House facility. The page we recently found summarizes my life with Jules Marmont, husband and co-researcher. It has turned us into characters for its story, making generalizations and assumptions that I must attempt to evaluate without emotion or prejudice. Oh, maybe they were happy together at first, but like the writing changed it and turned them into monsters. Maybe those two oh my god. Monsters? Two? Maybe Jules Marmont and Diana Marmont were turned into these creepy, slender painting people. Maybe these are the two. Oh my god. The accuracy of the writing is intriguing. It reports our past in the Bureau, but also details inner thoughts that an outside recorder would have no way of knowing. Jules and I have indeed been having more and more interpersonal conflict this past year. This raises many questions. How does Wake, wherever he is writing this from, get his information? Was the page itself determining these emotions and events? Maybe he was just writing it and changed them now. I cannot believe that the scope of Wake's ability goes so far as to have dictated my entire career at the FBC. And if it did, would it matter? Even if a person knew their life was being driven by an external force, would it change their nature, their behavior, their personality? My disagreements with Jules are not sudden shifts in personality, but rather a growing resentment. I firmly believe that, though I have no evidence to prove it, which brings me to a new research query for our team. What methodology can one use to prove that their actions, their mind, their love, or animosity are theirs to control? Oh, shit, about to get real again. It's a bit the question of the chicken and the egg, right? What was there first? The being, the feelings, or was it all written into existence by Alan Wake? Oh, crazy. Okay, it seems like over there's another open door. Maybe? No.
My keycard isn't high enough clearance.
No, it's not. Did I already make a full round? Okay, I think this is how I got in here. So there was one door, I think, at the end of the hall here. Oh, this is creepy. Okay, here we go. Here goes nothing. Oh, was there something? No.
Shit.
Oi.
I can never say no to extra firepower.
Hell no. Is that a shotty? Hell yeah. Wait, can I? Ew. These sounds. Quick slot. How about there? Thank you. And these up. That's good. What is this? Handgun ammo, battery pack, hand flare. Okay, sounds like we're good. Nice. Alright, but I'm gonna save the shotgun for the big boy fights. Sheesh. Ew, these noises.
Back where I started.
Oh, really?
Spatial recurrence.
Oh.
Usually observes the law of 3.
Oh, the law of 3. 3 times. I have to run 3 times?
This contrived
Oh.
overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance. Cause and effect hopelessly tangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed, the feedback loop doubled and redoubled out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for release. This contrived overlap rebounded on itself.
It's not a spiral, it's a loop. It's not a loop, it's a spiral. Yeah, it's a spiral, right?
The dream logic flawed.
The shadow is here. Good thing I brought a flashlight.
Okay, here we go. Oh, crap. What the? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, light. Oh, God. Oh, God. I can't see anything. Oh, boy. Okay, thank God I just saved. I was like, why can I not? Oh yeah, you have to burn the armor away again. This, it felt so much like control that I forgot about the burning the thingy away. You know. Okay, but I had to figure out the button for the light first.
Compressing,
Come on, wait, did I loot this yet?
An urban legend and a murder in constant
Yes.
imbalance.
Okay.
Cause and effect hopelessly.
The shadow is here. Good thing I brought a flashlight.
Oh man, I thought they were sprinting at me like before. Oh, that is just a pain in the ass now. Really? What? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh god, I can't see shit.
Good thing I brought a flashlight.
Okay, I don't get it. How many do you need? Oh no, not one of these zoomies. Oh god! Run! Oh god. She's not running. Oh Lord in heaven. No, no! Reload, 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 reload. Why are you not shooting? Oh my god, she's not shooting. Okay, I was trying to run. I want to see if running works.
Shadow was here. I think I brought a flashlight.
Oh yeah, with the 3 batteries that I have. Oh, okay. There's this wall that we have to get rid of first. Oh my god. Whoa, 2 hits, damn. Why are they so tanky?
I think I brought a flashlight.
You down? Okay, good. I don't have to kill them all, right? Do I? I'm running low on resources. I needed to use all my handgun ammo to get those malakas done. Okay. Less aiming, more spray and pray, and just like shoot the hell out of them. Otherwise they just recover way too quickly. Okay, this is the same place as before, right? So everything is...
Loop 3. Should be the last one.
Hopefully.
Back to this page. The author's clearly awake. It's like he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean? This page scared Jules away from the work on Wake's writing. A coward can't stand risk. But science is risk. For me, this is proof that we are going in the right direction. I just need Rudolph Lane's paintings to lead to more pages so that hopefully one day we can understand. I keep coming back to this page. The author's clearly awake. It's like he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean? This page scared Jules away from the work on Wake's writing. A coward can't stand risk. But science is risk. For me, this is proof that we are going in the right direction. I just need Rudolph Lane's paintings to lead to more pages so that hopefully one day we can understand.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure I gathered it all.
I keep coming back to this
Okay,
page.
let's save again. Game saved.
Monster's clearly awake.
Do we have any... Whoa. Okay, I have a feeling there's more of the same now coming. More nasty ones.
What is that?
Oh, it's like the things that Jesse always saw in Control. Okay.
Controllable shifting phenomena.
No, I was clicking on this one. Yay. Okay, so something changed here. I don't know which way I should go first now. Let's try this. I assume I need that in another area, and I'm already doing it. Over here? Oh man, guys, I have so little resources.
Won't open without power.
Wait, do I need to... I power this up, but there's no lever for it, so... Is that the issue? Do I need to go and find the lever? Are there cables that indicate where I need to go? There, and here. But that's what I tried to open and it won't let me. How would I... Oh, Jesse, I need your power. So what, do I need to find a second core and light up the one over there? Alright. So, obviously, I need more power. This one doesn't have a lever. The cables are running up to this point. They're kind of broken, so I don't think this is gonna work anymore. I don't know if I need to put something in here, maybe? So maybe I just need to find a second core? Although this breaking here, this is not really promising, to be honest. I assume I'm trying to get in here somehow. God, these noises that these monsters make, that you hear, it reminds me a lot of Hellblade. Didn't make any progress, but okay. Let's just save anyways.
I keep coming back to
Yeah,
this
okay.
page.
We already had that. Maybe follow the red light? What am I seeing? Like a massive painting. Okay, cables and a lever. There's no power core for it though, it seems like. And this is broken, so how am I gonna fix this? Is this wrong? Maybe over here was right? Installing core powers. Maybe I just like removed this too early. Well, that is kind of unfortunate. Can I just walk through the other door here? Or is that gone too now? No, it's here. And in this version, the cable is complete. It still doesn't fix the issue that I need another power core to open this up. So I need this power core over there to have the cables working. But I need a power core over here too, and I couldn't find another. So unless there's a power core just lying around here somewhere. I don't get it. Wait, what's this? Oh, it was just the open, close the door thing. Gosh, I don't know if there's actually a second core. I have a feeling I have to figure this out with the one core that I have. Check the next room. This one. If you mean this one, I need to get this door open, but for that I need the power core here, and I need to use this lever here. The thing is though that if I use the power core from the room back there, the room opens up and these cables are cut, and then I can't operate this thingy anymore. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the only thing that I could come up with is leaving this on. Let me try. Yeah, okay, so if I turn this back on and then take the power core, maybe it stays that way? Well, I'm not sure. So if this is now still blocked, then I might be lucky. No, then it's open. And then the cores are cut again, right? The cables. Yeah, they're cut. Maybe something else changed? Maybe the door's just magically open? No, it's not. Okay, how about turning it off? That's what I did on the first try, right? Turning it off and then taking the core had the same effect. Okay, so there gotta be a core here somewhere. There's one core right now, and there's 2 slots that I need to use to open this door, and there's 2 cores in here. At least one that is actually working. One of them seems to be broken, the one down there. So I need to activate this slot over there so that this cable is not broken, so that I could then open this door. I can only open this door though if I also power this slot. So I need 2 cores, correct? I cannot open the door now. The door needs power, and it's interrupted because this is broken. And this is only fixed if the place back there has power. So I need 2. What? I tried that earlier. What the fuck? These keycards are making me angry. Why would that suddenly work? That makes no sense. Sometimes they work, sometimes I do not. You gotta try and see what happens. No rules apply. Okay, what is the sense of this one then? I put this here. Now I have this. Okay, cool, cool. And now I can operate this lever. Would you please run, love? With the effect off. This pathway opening. Uh-huh. You again. Great. What happened to you about Alan Wake?
What happened to you? Did the people here do this to you?
Who? Whose head? About Alan, what did they do?
You said marmots before. Do they do this? Where are they now? Tell me where they are. Christ. It's fixated on the marmots. What
Very much
did
so.
they do?
There's this marker. What's it gonna do? Hello? I would like to say something about it. Hello? Okay, then don't, marker. It's fine. Then don't. So is my keycard now upgraded, or? I guess so. I guess so. What? Now I can... I'm giving up on this wall. But there's nothing here. Okay, cool. Laws of 3? Maybe it's law of 3. I have to do it 3 times. Maybe not. There you go. Sometimes she's just not doing the back, the flip. I have a feeling this is bugged.
A threshold is the connection between a foreign reality and our own. Now, they all have their own rules, strange as they are, but the further down I went, the more chaotic this one got. Clearly, this was the Cauldron Lake threshold, but something was wrong. Well, more wrong than usual.
Maybe since I accidentally went to level 3, maybe if I go to 2, I actually go to 2.
Sub-level 2.
This time we actually go to 2.
Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm. Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm.
Lift the level-wide lockdown. Okay. Anybody here on a pee break? Okay, I can't open any of these cubicles, so... Oh, great. Oh no, really? Do I have to? I feel like I'm not really prepared for this. Ew, why did he have to say it like that? Yeah. Ew, dude, ew. Big ew.
Or sheeted. Hope that glass is thick.
Come on, take everything, woman. We need all we can get. These enemies are tanks. Okay, I'm just trying to check out the perimeter around. Probably have to go in the offices. I don't wanna. Oh.
Need a higher clearance keycard.
These key cards are the bane of my existence, I tell you. They make no sense. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. They're a bit moody.
Won't open while the floor's on lockdown.
Okay, good. So, let's check out the center here. Subjects writing must feature Darkness, Water, Mormons, Jules and Diana, the Lake House conflict. Did anyone explain any of this to him? To him? To whom? Ellen? Retrieval order. Acquisition team is hereby approved to acquire additional research subjects for ongoing study related to Project Arbutus at the Lake House facility. Prioritize outcomes as ordered below. 1. Both subjects brought to the Lake House for study. 2. Tamatha Booker. Her work is more commercially successful, thus more likely to yield results based on proven cases. Edward Booker. Less successful than Tamatha, but theater is more widely recognized as art than true crime novels. Observe the subjects at a distance and only move to acquire if the opportunity arises. Under no circumstances can this operation draw the attention of local law enforcement. Signed, Dr. Diana Mormon. Any loot? Ah, would have been too nice.
Finally, someone who isn't a painting. Hey, hello. Who are you?
Sorry, got a flow going. Can we do this later?
Okay. What the heck? Identify yourself.
No, we cannot. I'm Agent Kieran Estevez. I'm with the government, and I need your name.
I'm Ed Booker, the playwright. And I'm hitting my stride here, so can you guys stop with all that banging and screaming? It's throwing me off.
What do you think you are? What are you doing?
What are you even doing? What are you writing?
Well, after you all abducted me in the woods, I've been working on this manuscript you gave me because you need it for some experiment or something.
Abducted in the woods.
I forget the premise. But, you know, I've had this block lately, and filling in the gaps of this story has really loosened me up. Copying the style is a nice constraint, but I still have lots of room to play. It's a solid creative exercise.
Okay, hang on a second. The Edward Booker, was that the couple that was writing this Alan Wake thing, and that's why they came to Bright Falls, and then they saw the execution of Nightingale, Agent Nightingale, by the water? Where do you think you are?
Where do you think you are right now?
In an immersive writing workshop.
Well, bad news, it's not a writing workshop. Good news, it's not a writing workshop.
Right.
She's odd.
It's a government facility studying the power of creativity. That makes way more sense.
You can't be serious.
Look around you. How is this a workshop?
You have to stay in character. I get that. I'm in the theater business too. And look, the sets, the costumes, all great in that, campy, 70s sci-fi kind of way. But you could dial down the role-playing like 15-20%. Just some professional advice.
Stay put.
Sir, whether you are aware of it or not, there is a situation here. I need you to stay in your cell until I can resolve the matter, okay?
Uh-huh, got it. Hey, no one's been around with food for a while. I could go for some dinner when you have a second. Oh, and can I get my phone back? I want to call my wife. I don't know how Tammy found you guys, but she killed it. 5 stars all around.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Mm-hmm. And she walked away, was never seen again. Okay. Initial review, Booker's writing. The first piece of content produced by the subject is severely disappointing. It is not remotely similar to content to the wake pages we provided as reference. Why is it so focused on my marriage? Why is Jules the protagonist? Why is it set in an actual lakeside cabin? And what is it happening at the end? What the hell is in the sky? Did anyone brief Booker about the concepts he has to write about? The lake house, the shadow? We need him to match Wake's style exactly. It's not going to work if he has no clue what he's writing about. We need to get this sorted. We need progress now. And why isn't he taking this seriously? When I spoke to him, he thought I was an actor. I want him to understand how serious we are, whatever it takes. Page ID blah blah blah. Assignment. Continue the story from page match the tone, style, and content of AW002 as closely as possible. The crack was an emotional one, a line right through their marriage, their foundation, their lake house. These thoughts and more flooded Jewel's mind as he stared out through the lakeside cottage's windows. The sun was setting on a stormy day. Rain-heavy clouds hung low, weighed down with the burden of purpose. Diana sat in her favorite deck chair, staring out across the lake's rippling surface. He watched the breeze catch her aching hair. As if sensing his gaze, she turned her head. Jules looked away, flustered, then annoyed with himself for letting her affect him this way. He grabbed the bottle of red wine, poured himself a generous serving, and he kept pouring, his mind distracted by a thought. How did we get here? They had been at the lab, running an experiment. Then they were here. Why? He remembered thinking that a break from the lab would give them space to reconnect, to mend the crack. But he couldn't remember ever leaving. Wine was flowing over the rim of his cup. Though he didn't even notice, he put down the bottle, scanning the lake. A faint shimmer hung in the air on the far side of the lake, like light hitting glass. The sort of thing you only noticed if you were looking for it. He felt like he had seen something like this before, but where? Jules! Diana's cry snapped Jules back into the present. She was staring up at the sky in panic. A deep shadow crept across the deck. Jules ran to the door to his wife. Oh, we need a password. Okay. Where am I gonna get a password now? I don't know if that is important. Oh wait, there's a... Really? That can't be it. Really? Really? What is this order? 1 month ago, 1 month ago, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, and then yesterday. Huh? How's this sorted? Okay, sensitivity reminder. Is that the one about the nuts? Yeah, that we already read this. Pi Day we also read. I think we read all of these. Wait, holy shit. Hang on. Holy shit, Jules just sent out a memo asking us to spy on his wife's project. Remember when we just made fun of his stupid project names and science factoids? Simpler times. He really did that? Diana is gonna slit his throat if she finds out. Haha, those two are such a hot mess. I got drinks with Perry last night and he told me Jules is withholding Wake pages from Diana's team. He told her they went missing. Crazy shit. Paula mentioned you two were thinking about asking for a transfer. You'd really leave me here all alone? We can have weekly gossip calls, promise. Security reminder yesterday. Lock your computer. Okay, good. So maybe they used to be a very happy married couple, and then they were riding the Mormons into monsters and creepy fellas and stuff, and then they actually became it. Oh, loot. Nice. Okay. Do I go down this way? Oh, they're gonna break all the windows. And then they're gonna rush into here, right? 0% effort today. That was not necessary, sir. Okay, all the doors are locked. I'm probably gonna lift the lockdown and then everybody comes pouring in. Rip, sir, ma'am. Oh, safe room? Oh no, no loot. Saving. Come on, take the flare. Could probably use some healing as well. Yeah, I have one healing pad. Great. I mean, right now it's mostly reading and story and key cards. But I have a feeling that's gonna change soon. Aye. Sorry, ma'am. Ooh! Ooh!
A higher access card. Sorry, but I need this.
I think she... Oh, did you see the person over there walking through the hallway?
How many paintings did they have this guy make?
A lot. From painting session on redacted. Black circular shape among yellow lines. Description: an uneven circle painted in dark black in the foreground with jagged yellow-brown mustard lines behind it. Lines sometimes overlap with each other and or bleed into the black circle. Designation: lone tree at night. Description: a dark green tree, pine, standing in a dark landscape, presumably night. Empty road and forest. Description: a dark gray streak across a dark green landscape, presumably a forest at night. The dark streaks is likely to be a road due to its location, color, and the way its width reduces in the line with the perspective. Note: a small white shape in the road could be a page of writing by Alan Wake. Relevant teams have been informed and are searching for this site now to attempt page retrieval. Yellow crescent shape on blank canvas. A curved yellow shape in a roughly crescent shape painted onto an otherwise empty canvas, possibly a crescent moon or banana. Unfinished piece. Red, yellow, and green circle. 3 uneven circles, 1 red, 1 yellow, 1 green, roughly arranged in a vertical line. Background is black-gray with dark and red streaks along the border of the canvas, possibly a traffic light. Cityscape with blue-gray sky. Gray vertical shapes, likely the skyline of a city. In the bottom third of the canvas with a vivid blue-gray sky. Geometric shapes painted in thin white lines can barely be made out among the colors of the sky. Black void. A deep black void covering the entire canvas with a few small specks of dark or light gray able to be seen on close inspection. Large variety of black spirals. A large number of rough spirals painted in black, ranging in size from that of a quarter to that of a baseball. Though the canvas appears quite covered, it is blank aside from the spirals. Brown shape with horns. Brown shape vaguely triangular, with that as a presumably horns extending from the shape, likely an animal, head, possibly a deer or elk, black background. Oh dear. Password. Is that relevant to the paintings? Hey, 169 and 42. I like that. But, oof. Now I should be able to open this, right? Yay.
An American small town!
Tanky bastards, man, I tell ya. Is this me, or did they make the DLC enemies way more tanky? Have they always been that tanky? Made that reservation for our anniversary, which I certainly never forgot was a last week from this Friday. Let's take separate cars from the office. Can't have the bosses see us leaving together now that those hypocrites have banned inter-office relationships. Have a good day. Wait, so anniversary was a week from this Friday. Do we have a calendar? Tricia update. I just found out what happened to Tricia. Jules fucking fired her. Tricia update. I knew it. She was way too vocal in last week's all hands meeting. She had valid concerns. That man was a tyrant. Speaking up about safety is no reason to fire someone. Can you believe this new password policy? What security concerns are they even talking about? We're a fenced-off government bunker in the middle of nowhere. I think they're getting paranoid. Anyway, I set the security terminal's new password like the memo suggested. Our anniversary is the base numbers, then Black Void. Oh, Black Void number. Okay, the number of Black Void, the picture, which I think was 42. And the anniversary date. Password policy. Yeah, the Marms are losing it. Big surprise. I bet Diana just set Jules' background to a big old turd or something. Once again, making their shitty marriage everyone else's problem. The password you sent didn't work. Black Void is 44, right? From the list of Lane's paintings. I need to get in, or this is gonna be a total waste of a Wednesday. 44 is right, yeah, so I guess you're telling me you don't know when our anniversary is. Well, good luck with that. Today's password is the date of our special unforgettable anniversary plus brown shape with horns. Love ya. Special unforgettable anniversary brown shape with horns. I maintain that seeing a movie together does not begin a relationship. Huh? Okay, how do I figure out the special day? There gotta be a calendar or something that is... It's like highlighting this, right? Here. September 23. From Security and Technical Support Division, update to computer password reset policy. Effective September 13th, all computer password must be reset daily to address security concerns. We are aware this may be an inconvenient change. Do not use birthdays. Okay, so it started with the 13th, right? And then they said a week from current Friday, so the 22nd? $22.09. Oh. Where was the list of the paintings? Here. Here. $25.
there.
Okay.
Lockdown lifted. You are now safe to resume working.
Yay. I can
SMS, come in.
guarantee you it won't be safe.
Facility. Sublevel 1. You copy?
No, turn back. Area is extremely hostile.
Just yell hostile, hostile. Oh god, too late.
They're on floor 1. I'll need help.
Ooh. Keep. Give me healing. I need a healing. Okay, so how do I get out of here again? Is there... Where was the door? Oh, there? No, this is the... This is this one room, but where's the exit? Oh, there. Malaka. Alright, I'm gonna be jump scared in 3, 2. Oh dear. Bastard! He cheated! Percolator? Am I supposed to fight you, or what?
Broken door!
I can't dodge. I'm stuck. I'm stuck! I can't move! Ugh. Reload! Yeah. Okay, so fighting them is basically impossible. You need like a whole magazine to not even kill one of them. So they're all way too tanky. I need a tactic. Maybe just legging it. This is not gonna work. She's gonna punch me. Oh man. Oh my god. Is there something like a save room here somewhere? Heal, 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 heal. Why are you not using the flashlight? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm standing here trying to flash him, and she's just not doing anything. There you go. This is just bullshit. you not burned away? Oh my god, this is getting really annoying, guys. I sadly have no healing anymore. Come on, move faster. Your life depends on it. Screw the broken bones. My god. Do we go to... I can't go to 5, right? Okay, I have no healing. We just gotta deal with what we have, which is nothing. No. I refuse. Go to hell. Bruh. No. I can't even run away, dude. I have nothing. Save, 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 save. Ah, peace. Ha ha. The light and coffee compelling you. Ha 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 ha. Na 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 na. Okay, please be a healing. Please. Yes, thank you. Beautiful. Initial finding report, Edward Franklin Booker. Born in New York. Wait, I read this already, right? Is it the same stuff? Yeah. Okay, how about this? Nope. Go away. Open this, thank you. Am I even supposed to be here right now? Am I supposed to go to another place? Let me check. What's my goals? Find a way to get the key card and gun by exploring the facility. What gun? What gun and on which level is it? Get to experiment site on sub-level 5. Okay, apparently there's points of interest in these rooms behind me. Although I think I've been there already. Oh wait, no. Which rooms are they talking about? These two? Here. Okay, these are the 2 pages I already looked at. Is it now stuck in constant combat mode?
September 12, 2020.
I already listened to this. So, is this still important? Or because I did not pick up the loot before, maybe? I already looked at that too. Did they mention on which floor I need to be next? The music is freaking me out. Obviously I can't fight him. Right? Maybe I just need to run over to that floor. Maybe I can open it now. Level 2. Yeah, I should be able to open this now. Nope. There you go.
Jules' team has found new pages written by Wake. You must have gotten Rudolph Lane painting again. His bullshit pedestrian methodology cannot produce results before mine. I have to go faster, no matter the cost. We're still behind our projections. The more the machines can produce, the closer we can calibrate them to Wake's style. But proper calibration takes a lot of raw material, and production is slow. No. We're changing directions. The hypothesis remains unchanged. Imitating Wake's writing style will allow us to generate art capable of linking with the threshold. Our
live subject should match Wake's style much faster. People can be calibrated just like a machine. You simply have to push the right buttons.
Okay, lady, calm down. She's getting a bit too obsessed with this. To use art with the power of shadow... To use art with the power, the shadow must first define art. Define an artist. A drug-using bum often wears a turtleneck and drinks red wine. Left-wing political views, danger if left-wing politics made real by the shadow. Any right-wing artist, not for abstract art or poems. Thesis. Does a critic define what is art? Where do we find critics? Kidnap, lure in critics? Or the audience? Are we the audience? Must we like the art? What is the role of an artist? Who is an artist? If we believe you are an artist, are you one? Do you need to be good? Does quality matter? Well, the ever ongoing question, what is art? What is art? Baby, don't hurt me. Maybe the map can show me the doors that I could not open previously because I didn't have the clearance. Ah, yeah, here. Apparently there's something right here. Have I not looked at this?
March 7th, 2008.
I have.
Notes regarding Dr. Emil Hartman, founder of...
Yeah, we already did that. Okay. But apparently there's a level 2 clearance door over there too.
Water dripped from the ceiling as Diana stared at the folders stacked on her workstation. Each one was a branch of research. Drip. Some were thin, some thick. They represented years of her life, her work, dissecting the act of creation and examining the bloody pieces. Bringing in live subjects had been her idea. Drip. Bureau leadership denied their request. But after HQ went into lockdown, she took advantage of the chaos and got her artists. Jules had whined about the optics. Diana ignored him. Now in her office below the waterline of Cauldron Lake, she considered how to proceed. Jules was convinced the page they had found would come true. It promised disaster. A situation out of control. Impossible. Diana was always in control. Drip. Drip. She needed answers. She needed to quantify, to define, to control.
Ooh, she possessed by the shadow. Super loud noises all of a
Water dripped
sudden.
from the ceiling as Diana stared at the folders stacked.
Okay, we already listened to this. Sorry, Alan. Sorry to interrupt. Okie dokie. Oh, a Rubik's Cube. I have one. Do not contaminate the lake house with unrelated art. Figurines, ornaments, decorations, and other trinkets are forbidden on employee desks. Oh man. Okay. Goody, let's check the map. Anything else? Wait, did I not just open this? I guess we can just go back to all the other places where we couldn't open anything, right? Like, we have stuff here, and now we can get the car level 3, so... Back to the elevator. Now things are starting to make sense. Oh shit! What can I do? Ah! Bastard! Leave me alone! Leg it, woman! Leg it! Open, open, open. Key card. Move it! Woman, move it! Just wherever. Far away from these things. Oh my god. Painting Slenderman freaks me out. Okay, I'm calling it. I don't know. I feel like these two monsters, it's always two of them, are the Mormons. They were turned into monsters by the art of that Rudolph guy. Am I on the right floor now? Jesus freaking Christ. Bum, bum, bum.
Sub-level 1.
Wow!
Ah, you fucking bastard! Jules
Oh my
Marmont
god.
killed my team. He was taken by the shadow.
Freaking
I should get
bastard.
that gun while I'm up here.
Which gun? I have no healing again, and I'm already still 1/3 or like 2/5 of my health. Ugh. Oh no, I hear the slimy noises. I don't like this one bit. Okay, so I'm here, and behind me. Literally behind me, but behind all these weird walls. No, no, no. Don't give me that. No, 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 no. No, stop it with the stupid music. Oh, and I have to move the paintings again, right? Man, I hate this floor. I don't mean to rain on their parade. Dude!
I should get that gun while I'm up here.
Uh-huh. If you survive. No. So if you get to, what you get too close to a painting and then that's gonna happen, or oh god.
I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, it came up with that.
I love you, Doctor Darling.
Can that actually heal me? Oh, it doesn't. That sucks ass. Oh man. Oh man. What? Oh man. I don't want to go through the paintings. No. No. Open, 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 open. Okay, give loot. What is it? I take it. I don't care. Give me the shit. Okay, how about a healing? I have very, very, very little yellow health. I need better health. Please. Power core storage. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, this should get me down to sub-level 5. And this should get me past any other problems.
Can I then finally shoot the Slender Man? Charge the black rock launcher by holding down R2. Charge shots go further and deal more damage. Nice. Progress update number 5. Got the firing mechanism working. It's throwing the test projectiles a good distance. Turned out pretty nicely. The fittings between the grenade launcher and custom components are a bit loose. No proper lath here, but at least it works. Now I need some actual black rock for the tests. I know there is some on sub-level 5, but the acting inventory supervisor doesn't get access to that floor. Next step. Source black rock. Healing? Yes, healing! Woo! Wow, wee wah. Pat yourself up, girl. Woo!
What's it say?
I can't read this. Something. Is that a cat? This is too dark. Hang on a minute. I can't read this. Is that supposed to be a number?
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. The contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance, cause and effect hopelessly entangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed. The feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for a release.
Okay, now the question is, was this page before she said it, or did she say it because, you know? Did he write this into existence? Did he write that she would say that on this videotape? Wait, one. Okay, thank you. I literally, I can't read what's here. It's too dark. I literally just see black. A month ago. Hello, Carla. I have decided to reassign from your project Remnus to inventory management. Your title will be changed from senior researcher to acting inventory supervisor, effective immediately. You may find this change sudden, but I have no doubt someone with a nut allergy like yourself would prefer to work alone in the inventory booth than out in the open where any dangerous pies may be waiting to hurt you. Perhaps some hard work will keep you from making any more unfounded HR complaints. Regards, Dr. Jones Marmot. You got a pie. You were the dick with a pie. That is so nasty. Missing black rock. Attention all staff. There's a significant amount of black rock missing. Okay, we already read this. Sensitivity reminded Pie Day. Okay. Wow. Wow. Just like taking the title and everything. Jesus.
No, 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 no.
Nuh-uh, we ain't doing that. Okay, so there was some kind of storage for cores here. So do I need this core now? And for what do I need it? Is there even a core? Have I been here before? Yeah, I have been. Yeah, this is where I got one of the cores. Okay, never mind. Okay, what next? I have level 3 now, so we can go here and open this. Right? Point of interest, container. Okay, we run. Running to the elevator. Oh, I have to activate this button again, right? The switch. No. No, please.
This is my safe room. You cannot enter here. Boop. Boop. Run, 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 run.
Wait a minute. What? Did I do it wrong? Was it correct the way it was? Did I no! No! No, please, no! I'm good, I swear! I'm a fan of art. You look beautiful. Leave me alone. Elevator? What? I didn't. Woo. Where did the freaking elevator go now? Oh no. Oh man. I don't work well when I'm confused. Okay, never mind. It's 3 of them now. My theory has been ruined. Wait, I think I'm supposed to actually kill them with the gun that I have. Maybe the elevator is gone until I kill them. If I can still make it to the elevator, I'm gonna try to fight them. Although I'd really rather not. Ah! Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go. Okay, I needed to go to the... No. This. Sorry. And then go here.
The Shadow had changed Jules Marmont into a hostile, paranatural entity.
Okay.
That made everything simpler.
But it
no
was...
arrest, no paperwork. I could put him down like the monster he was.
Wow, she sounded like... Actually, really...
Sublevel 3.
She sounded like she's gonna enjoy that. I can just kill him, you know? I don't have to do any paperwork. But he was the... Oh, that's the wrong floor. Damn it! But he was the guy in this white outfit, right? Not the Slender Man.
Sublevel 2.
Okay, there's a container here. That apparently I haven't opened yet. I don't like this. Here? And there's nothing inside. Well, screw you too, game. The debating, though. Okay, but this is the right direction. Wait, there's another lock over there. Which has been opened? Huh. Okay, well, whatever. Gonna go to the level 3 clearance thing. Okay, should I look around? No, I shouldn't. No, I should not. Should I look around for loot? No, 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 no. I hear crusty paint, no. Another Dr. Darling video? Yeah.
Lane was found dead in his cell this morning. It's an unfortunate setback. But when a door is closed, a window is opened. I believe that's the saying.
No.
Lane may be gone, but he left us with a goodbye present. A final piece of art.
Is that what I constantly see in these red visions?
This piece is different. It's raw emotion, pure truth. He put everything he had into this one. Literally.
He merged with it?
Every reading we take is off the charts. This is what we have been waiting for. It is the key. I will achieve what no one has before me. Not darling, that arrogant shit.
Watch
Not
it.
my selfish harpy or the wife.
So, we have a painter and a painting that can talk. Clearly connected. But Lane was dead before any of this even happened.
I never needed any of them. The fools will finally see me for the genius I am.
Shape of a man. Oh, I had to.
Finally! Something works on these bastards.
Who puts empty freaking containers everywhere? And all these scientists with their stupid god complex. Every time, man. I will achieve something that never has before me. Jules Maman, co-head of research, Project Remnant staff. As a head of research of the Lake House, it is important that I am informed of all proceedings at this facility. Since the other Dr. Mormont is failing to provide me with details about her team's progress, I ask that you all seek information from members of the team. Anyone who comes to me with details on Project Arbutus's current progress will be rewarded. Regards. Jesus Christ, this is just horrible. Like, I would not be happy to work in such conditions. Spying on like a married couple. Like that, just horrible. My god. Behave like adults. Talk things through. Yeah, I know, they were probably possessed by the shadow, and that's why they acted like this. Okay. Get to the experiment site on sub-level 5. I wish this would leave once you opened it. It's a bit confusing. So what, can I just go to level 4 now from here? No, 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 no. I really don't feel like fighting with you. Go to hell. Was it this way? Apparently there's something closed here. Nope, stop it. Perkele. Bloody. No, stop it with the crusty sound. Sheesh. Okay, there was literally no point going in here. I haven't read this because this is where all the people were. As you may know, a valued member of our team was recently reassigned off of Project Arbutus. Carla Livingston's design and engineering expertise were a key part of the creation of the ATDs. Their contributions to the project cannot be overstated. The project team should rest assured that their reassignment was an error that should be corrected soon. Our project director, Dr. Diana Mormont, would like to remind all team members that any directives or assignments from Dr. Jules Mormont have no bearing on Arbutus staff and should be ignored. Thank you for your attention. Jesus Christ. I would probably just quit my job. Live happily ever after. Okay. I don't know if I... No, 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 no. Go to hell. Oh, looks like I can actually go there now.
Please hold.
This is not level 4.
Please hold. Please
What level is
hold.
this? This is the painting level. Oh, again, I have no healing, guys. What do you know about Rudolph
The
Lane?
Marmonts were holding a painter here. Rudolph Lane. Does that ring a bell?
I think you are Rudolph Lane. I think so too.
I think you are, or were, Rudolph Lane.
Himself! A self-portrait! Make them see!
Look, I might be able to help you. But I need information, cooperation.
No brush! Just himself!
No brush, just himself. He said that earlier, self-portrait, and I was like, yeah, that's probably him. He's stuck in there or merged together or something.
Rudolph Lane was dying. Both murderer and victim. Red hues ran down his hands. Was it scarlet or cadmium? Too vivid to be maroon. Names don't matter, he decided. Color was pure. Inspiring. For the first time in years, he wanted to paint. A self-portrait. To say goodbye. No. To make them remember. To make them see what they did. He slapped his hands against the wall to steady himself. He began from there. No brush, just himself. The strokes were crude, violent. The pain, misery, and hate he'd endured there. The fire in his eyes and hands and bones all spread into the shape of a man. It was quick. Natural. Like a heart attack. He slumped down to the floor, smiling at the anger he left smeared across the wall.
Did he have blood on his hands and he was drawing himself in blood? His own blood? And then died? Now, am I trying to go to 4 or 5?
Sublevel 4.
Where'd the elevator go?
What do you mean? It's right there. There it is. Still there. Okay, now that I clicked on level 5, it actually sent me to level... Ah, there it goes. Now they actually sent me to level 4. Security, safety, censorship. The 3 S's, that makes no sense. That really is a stupid joke, if you ask me. What even is the joke part about it? It's just like... It's just dumb. Okay, I can just go down there. Hang on. Shifting geometry bullshit. Oh, great. Ah, my favorite.
Ooh, nice office.
Please wait here. Yeah, can we get there though? Because shit is gonna look different if I go down there. Shifting geometry bullshit though. I absolutely feel that. I don't do well with confusing maps. And if they change the layout as well, that makes everything just worse. Is there not something inside? No? Okay, it's just glitched into the bed.
Come on.
Navigate the archives. Please stay dead, sir. Is that a deer head? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Dead people everywhere. I can see dead people. Uh-oh. This is so unfair. What can you do about this? Run. Oh god. Where? Run where? Run where? Oh my god, she didn't move anywhere anymore. Oh my god.
Need to keep an eye out for more of these.
And I just wanted to have a bit of peace of quiet and like equip this thing, but she just
Come on.
wouldn't do nothing. See, I got. Wow, this camera angle is perfect, really. I have 1 HP. One shot, one strange look at me, and I'm dead. Is this a dead end, really? No. Oh, man. Game, please give me healing. Just be kind. Come on!
Diana sat in her office. A weak desk light kept the darkness around her at bay. The silence of the archive suited her. She scowled at a series of graphs when the room turned red. Alarms blared. Breach detected. Then the walls of the archives rumbled. A tremor in the bones of the facility. One by one, the red lights went dark as a wave of nothing poured in from all sides. Diana stood, but there was nowhere to run. The sheer depth of the darkness terrified her. She realized they had done this. Her and Jules. Their ambition. Their hatred. Her desk lamp flickered. In the brief moment before it all went dark, she thought of Jules' smile.
No, please. I can't. I have no chance at surviving this. Like, none whatsoever.
Come on.
Oh, now I actually have a little bit of luck, but no healing still. You cannot avoid this! Okay, but now I have the same problem as before, that I'm gonna be a one-shot. It doesn't fix my problem. And he's just back! So that was also utterly useless. Come on, whatever it is, pick it up. Please give me healing, please. Yes. Okay, now we're at least back to half my health. So hopefully it won't be one shot immediately. Unless this thing is coming again, then I'm screwed. Oh no, it's one of these. Yeah, the camera angle is fantastic. I absolutely need to see the back of her stupid head. That was really necessary. She has a lovely bun, I agree. I'm another one-shot now. Please, 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 be health, anything? Oh. Oh my god, why can't they give me health? Why do they hate me so in this? Ah, I hate these. Oh my god. No. Ain't no. Equip it! So fucked. And I probably have to do everything again if I die. Where's the stupid way out? Remedy, please. Back with you. Thank you. I guess. No, 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 no. There's no looking back. There's just running forward.
September 13th, 2023. Notes regarding the concept of the tortured artist. A romanticized image of the sensitive artistic temperament, yes. But there may be truth in the cliche. It's no secret Rudolph Lane has been unhappy here for years. But The aggregate data shows his art's viability score trending upward over time. If Jules hadn't neglected to hold regular psychological exams, then we could have quantified the subject's emotional state, creating a sort of distress rating to compare against the art score. I'll make this a sub-goal of my study of Edward Booker. Once we set the variables and establish a control reading of his art and mental state, then we can begin inducing negative emotion. Limited food and water, perhaps. An increasingly tight living space. This is how Jules lost his subject, though. Need to be careful not to leave any sharp objects in Booker's cell.
She is evil. The definition of art, a study by Dr. Diana Marmont. To truly comprehend the threshold within Cauldron Lake, we must first understand its attraction to art. However, even the definition of art is as varied as the range of crafts that fall under the name. To that end, we must open a track of research dedicated to defining and quantifying art, ultimately rendering the concept into a unit of measurement. To begin, let's not try to understand humanity's definition of art, but rather Cauldron Lake's preferences. Past cases of Cauldron Lake's threshold affecting reality have centered on writing, Wake 2010. Cinematography is also suspected, though not directly confirmed, Zane 1970s. What about other mediums? We will need to test the viability of painting, poetry, music, photography, sculpting, dance, and so on. Not to mention the myriad of genres or methods within each medium. And what about crafts outside of the most common artistic expressions? Does any act of creation on a high level of expertise merit the title of art? Baking, woodworking, etc.? What about non-physical mediums? Why is music an art and philosophy is not? Does something become art due to its medium, its quality, or perhaps simply through the intent of expression, or an equation made up of all three? What would be the order of importance? What threshold must each factor reach for the equation to succeed? Oh, redacted, nice. Follow-up report, redacted. On the morning of redacted, the musician held at the Lake House of Research purposes was discovered missing from her cell. Security footage of the cell from the night before was damaged by electrical interference of an undetermined nature. Redacted, known professionally as Redacted, has produced a song called 6 Deep Breaths during her time at the Lake House that was considered very promising as research material by Dr. Mormon and Dr. Mormon. Redacted somehow used her song to orchestrate her escape. Efforts to find Redacted were brief, with any wider search considered an unacceptable risk to the Lake House's mandate of confidentiality. Oh, sorry, that was another text. Action to be taken. A. An investigation is currently ongoing as to whether any staff at the Lake House were involved in the disappearance of Redacted. B. An investigation is currently ongoing as to whether the subject used the song they created as a redacted means of escape. C. All material related to and work produced by Redacted will be stored in the archive for future references. D. Online checks for the public reappearance of Redacted are to be performed weekly. Known web addresses associated with Redacted in the past. Known addresses with para-utilitarian AWE activity Redacted. This House of Dreams, blocks, blah, 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 blah. Siren Society, Blessed, etc. For the up-to-date full list, refer Redacted. Okay. Would be great if I had some healing, right? So we're not running around like this.
Underwater. The Marmont's ambitions had finally been realized. Jules had dangled the painting like a lure and hooked an ocean. Their machines couldn't hold it. A fault in the system. The water rushed in, filled it until it was ready to burst. All their successes and failures had led them here. The work had made them into monsters. But the lake house was still theirs. It always would be. They could feel an outsider trespassing in their labs. I know you're here, they called out to the dark. They hunted floor by floor. They wouldn't let the intruders stop their progress. This was their home, their beloved tomb beneath the waves.
Can I look to the side with this? I can't read it, it's too blurry. 9-8? Oh, there you go, hard work. Official complaint 2 days ago. Hello, Dr. Mormont. I received your formal complaint about Jules's behavior. You claim he is maliciously keeping research materials away from your team, but he says they have simply been misplaced. I understand you are frustrated, but I recommend giving his team a week or so to find the pages and return them to your team. If this issue persists at that point, then let's discuss your desire to escalate this issue. Does that sound agreeable? Sincerely, Harry Kingston. Abandoned project. You can't forbid anything. You are not going to keep me from the most important work of my life. Wait, that is 5 years ago. Let's read all of this. Letter from Darling. Diana, I just received a letter from Darling about a request you made to bring in live subjects. What were you thinking? Do you know how that looks? What did he say? Was it approved? No, he refused. You know, protocol does not allow this sort of thing. And he says he will be making a trip to the lake house to check in on us soon, like we are children. This is very bad for our reputation, Diana. Please, if you have an idea like this, come to me first. Diana, considering the details on the new page we have found, I believe we need to abandon the research into Alan Wake's writing. We must not endanger our staff. Regards, Dr. Jumomo. Don't pretend like you are worried about them, Jules. You're just looking out for your own ass. The fact that the pages are detailing future events means they are the correct method. We have to learn how to harness their power and dictate events to meet our goals. Not Wakes's, whatever those may be. The ATDs are producing better and better results. We just need to keep doing the work. Sorry, this is taking forever to like focus because she is so low on health. No, Diana, I'm looking at the page right now. Constant imbalance, out of control, a crack in the lake house. If we continue with this research, we will lose our facility. Perhaps more than that. What is the point in succeeding if we are dead? I'm ahead of research here, and I forbid you from proceeding. You can't forbid anything. You are not going to keep me from the most important work of my life. If you're too much of a coward to keep pushing ahead, then I'll finish what we set out to do here alone. We have plenty of ongoing lines of research. I suggest you pick one and leave Wake's writing to me. You always needed me more than I needed you. Oh my god. Okay, it would be fantastic. There would be healing. Nothing. Is this the way that I came, or is this the way that I came? What happened? Was she attacked? I'm so lost. Okay, this is where I came from, so this way. Let's hope it's saved when I've got in this room. I won't make it far anyways. Am I supposed to go anywhere specific? She's so banged up, man. I'm so sorry for her, but what can I do? No, no, oh god, oh god. Okay. I feel like everywhere that I go, I'm just ending up in the shadow area. What if I run around the house? Map updated. Annual report threshold study. Progress in Lake House's directive to understand and suppress the Cauldron Lake threshold has improved this year. Research in the areas of threshold energy detection and measurement have made great strides. See reports, blah blah blah, allowing us to work with the investigations department in the construction of an early warning system near the shore of Cauldron Lake. Exploring the relationship between the shadow and the sources of light continues to be difficult without active threshold manifestations to test against. Additional means of containment and offensive measures against the shadow have similarly been difficult to develop without an active AWE through theoretical research continues. Though theoretical research continues. Research into threshold suppression techniques is ongoing with no clear determination regarding their viability possible at this time. The team has been testing counter-frequency projection in the vicinity of Cauldron Lake, with all findings being sent to Dr. Darling as requested. In summary, 2017 has been a successful year with further promising breakthroughs predicted for 2018. Signed, Jewel and Deanna. Oh man. I always want to tab out of this one, then go to this one. Research mandate. Before Dr. Darling was lost in the lockdown of the oldest house, he tasked the lake house with discovering the nature of the shadow and its ability to convert art into reality. During our diligent research into this phenomena, it has become clear that Darling was not dreaming big enough, which leads us to the new goal of the lake house and its talented staff to create a stable connection between the Cauldron Lake threshold and our own dimension. Threshold traversals has only ever been possible inside the oldest house and occasionally during altered world events, though this is often an involuntary process. The shadow's known attraction to art provides us the perfect opportunity to create the world's first controlled bridge between dimensions that can be safely traversed in either direction. Super safe. A laboratory will be built on sublevel 5 where experimentation related to linking with the threshold will be performed. This location will take full advantage of our proximity to Cauldron Lake. In this laboratory, we will simultaneously develop machinery that can connect with the AWE site in the lake and use art as the focal point to create the bridge. Precise methods are yet to be determined, though teams will soon be formed to explore processes involving art as a dimensional anchor, reality manipulation via art, and machine-assisted coupling. They really like to use a lot of big words. Okay. Very near. This thing, I guess. I remember running past this, and I thought I saw something, and I looked back and I didn't see one of these buttons.
Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit for my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the receivers or both. It's the same thing in principle.
Uh-oh, she did that. Uh-oh, she was like, yeah, why don't I?
He booked the lab. Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. That
This doesn't look
bastard
like
is
his
hiding
style.
them.
different artist?
All those years, he steals credit from my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work.
I just need a bit of healing.
The exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the receivers or both. It's the same thing in principle.
Can I turn her off?
He booked the
No,
lab.
I can't.
Some big experiment tomorrow.
I'm gonna mute it for myself.
I can't find
I'm
the
sorry.
details anywhere.
I couldn't stop thinking about this new direction of the lake house after I got back to New York. I hope pivoting to researching Threshold Redacted's reality manipulation effect wasn't too much of a shock for you. It seemed like your work on containment was stalling, so I decided you all could use a fresh start. There's something to get you started. Some drawings made by a certain Redacted a while back. Test for any reaction they may trigger with the shadows. They don't like how unscientific that name is. You can designate the artist as P6 in your records. Expect regular updates. Go ahead. Go team.
It's the same thing in principle.
In principle! Okay, we heard you. Oh, there's the painting. Get to the experiment site on sublevel 5. Pull the light switch cord.
Big experiment tomorrow.
Where's the light switch cord?
Bastard is hiding them.
A light switch
All those
cord.
years, he steals credit from my ideas and my work.
Law
and
3?
now
Quick
he's
lesson on
scared of
light
being
switch cords.
plagiarized?
If you find
Oh,
one,
that is
pull
really
it 3
fucking rich,
times.
Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly...
The Ocean View Motel is a dimensional intersection. The doors from the lobby can lead anywhere. But I didn't end up in the lobby this time, which was definitely unusual.
Yeah, usually you end in the lobby. It is known. And then you gotta do the ting ting. That is really weird.
Panopticon? But the Panopticon is at
The old
headquarters.
house.
Yeah.
I'm outside in a forest. The sun is shining. Birds are calling. I feel dirt beneath my feet. A breeze. Everything smells like green. I'm not here. I'm in a forest. Some leaves rustle in the wind. In a forest.
Okay.
Sunlight. Trees move everywhere. A field of flowers. Not here. Not here. Not here. I'm in a forest. The sun is shining.
Can I talk to him?
In a forest, the sun is shining, birds are calling. I feel dirt beneath my feet, a breeze, everything smells like green.
P6. Okay, I'm not supposed to call him out, talk to him, anything. Can't open the door to his cell. I don't know even if that is a good idea, to be honest. Anything I can interact with here? Or just go back? Ah, there you go. Who are you?
I'm Agent Kieran Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. Identify yourself.
It's quiet.
Who are you?
It's been a long time since I've seen anyone.
I'm sorry about that. Are we in the Panopticon?
There's a sign over there for the Panopticon. The Panopticon's only in New York, in HQ. Is this the oldest house?
I think that's where I am.
So you are inside the oldest house. Is anyone else alive?
I can't.
This is a waste of time.
Why you're in the cell?
This is an FBC containment unit. Why is the Bureau detaining you?
I'm where I belong.
Everyone I meet here is either a painting or a paracriminal.
What happened at HQ?
Hey, this is important. FBC headquarters went dark 4 years ago. What exactly happened in there?
We were attacked. No, no, not again. Not yet. No, 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 no.
Hey, stay with me. Stay with me.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
You got this, P6. You got this. Attacked by what?
What attacked the oldest house? I need to know.
Something's changing. Outside. Can you feel it?
Hmm.
I can hear it. It's getting worse. You can't stay, can you?
Hold on. For Wellington, I need to know if I can.
Tell Jesse I tried. I really did.
Wait, is that supposed to be her brother? Because he looks different.
Felt wrong. He booked the lab. Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the
At least my
details
voice is
anywhere.
back to normal.
That bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit from my ideas and my work, and now he's
Is that
scared of
supposed to
being
be her brother? Because he looks completely different. They used a different actor? I mean, yes, he was bald before and shaved and everything, but even the face was different. And I was thinking, is that supposed to be her brother? But then I thought, nah, they would probably use the same actor again, right? Right? It's him. I don't know what they did, but he looks so different. And I know it's not the hat, the hair and the beard. Something is different about him. Okay, can I now go to level 5 then? For real? Okay, there's probably gonna be a boss battle, and I have nothing. I have a bit of ammunition, but I have no healing.
The color was pure! The fire made them see!
Oh, Jesus.
I feel that.
2, 3, 4.
Sublevel 5.
5, 6.
Shut down the experiment! It's gonna shut down me because I'm a one-shot right now. I'll just run to it. Or not.
The Marmots had opened the door into Cauldron Lake's threshold. It was forced. It was unstable. Shutting the experiment down was the only option.
Of course, somebody's fighting back. Is that his wife? Really? One hit on the head. I shoot them 12 times and nothing happens. Okay, Estevez, she's busy a little bit. Come on. Turn it off now. It's a good moment. I don't want to mess with this bitch. Let's just turn off the experiment now! Yeah, get up. Okay, he's mashed potatoes. We got it.
Typical fucking Mormons.
I just wanted to turn around and see if I can find anything to heal with. Okay, so basically I have to do this whole fight hitless. If I would get one bit of healing, you know, I would be doing okay. I could actually deal with this. But being a one-shot all the time is kind of not fun. Oh god, yes. Heal, 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 woman. Okay, whatever this is, I take it. Okay, now I can actually pay attention. What am I supposed to do here? Oh god, Slender Man is here? Really? Reload that weapon, reload that weapon. Shit. No.
Why did you idiots think this was a good idea?
Okay. It's not that hard once you get a bit of healing, you know, so you don't die if they look at you. You're angry, I get it.
Marmonts did to you, to Rudolph Blaine. I will do whatever I can to make sure this kind of thing doesn't happen again.
The putrid weight he could never wash away.
The Marmonts are dead. I don't know if that's any sort of consolation, but it's done.
The pain, it was all over him.
The threshold is tearing itself apart. I need to shut this down. Look, I'm sorry. I know you didn't make a choice here. It's not fair, but I have to shut this threshold down before it fractures.
Agent Estevez stood in the forest just outside of Bright Falls. She watched her team detain Alan Wake and Ilmo Koska, stuffing them into black SUVs. She realized this was the moment Wake had been writing in the vision she had seen. The story was coming true. She pushed the thought out of her head. It had been a good tip, a way to find Wake. Nothing more.
Alan Wake!
After the Threshold event collapsed, I was back at Cauldron Lake. But for a moment, I was somewhere else. I saw Alan Wake there. He was writing about me finding him in Bright Falls, in the woods. It was a good tip. I called the surviving members of my team, and I told them to meet me there. You know, these cases, they never get less ambiguous or easier. This one, this was tough.
Yeah.
Because protocol says entities like the Taken are monsters, threats. But the Marmots were monsters way before the Shadow got to them. So at the end of the day, what's the difference?
We wrote so many things. Deep breath.
I don't know, guys. I felt like the story itself was great, but I felt my enjoyment of that was overshadowed by bugs that I had because I clicked buttons and she didn't do shit about it. Like me trying to lift up my flashlight, she not doing it. Me trying to shoot and I still have stuff, ammunition in my magazine, she's not shooting. Her getting pushed into corners and getting stuck and not being able to dodge. Incredibly tanky enemies. Like, I played on normal until to this fight, and the normal enemies took me 6 shotgun shells to the face, or more, 12 or more handgun bullets to the body, usually around face and torso. I felt it was confusing that the key cards sometimes worked at the beginning. Like, for me it made sense. Okay, I need a key card for this level, makes sense. But then they kind of in the middle changed the rules of, no, you don't need the appropriate key card. Your key card just gets updated. And then later, no, we're back to you do need level 2 clearance cards, and then you do need level 3 clearance cards. But then they went back to, oh, now you don't need the 4th and 5th because the 3 one actually works. I don't know what they're thinking though. I don't understand. I kind of felt that was just honestly just confusing and unnecessary in my opinion. Then sometimes I tried, like the way in this little thing with the core, right? This power core. I tried the thing right in the get-go. I took the core out of the one room, went over, put it in the other, tried the door, didn't work. Okay, and I was thinking, okay, what do I need to do? Where do I get a second core from? How do I do this? Maybe I wasn't pixel perfect, I don't know, but I just couldn't open this door. Oh, and then I tried it again when you guys said I should, and then suddenly it worked. It's like, it's too random. I don't know if it's written that way. Maybe it was a bug. I don't know. Stuff like this just honestly frustrates me. And then this end boss fight wasn't that hard. It was just the fact that I had found 3 healing items in the entire game, and it was a one-shot if you were on low level, health level. That was just, honestly, was just frustrating. Once I got a healing finally in, because you don't have to just pick it up. You also need to select it, and you also need to heal, which takes a couple of seconds. And that could have killed me too, but I was lucky she was up there, and that slowpoke Slender Man guy was just taking forever. So I was lucky there, but goddamn. But yeah, right now, the enjoyment of the story is overshadowed by the frustration of the gameplay with this one. I felt it was just too grindy, honestly. I love these games so much. I love Alan Wake, and I like Control, but that was just too grindy. Alright guys, we did it. It's over. Next time, we're going back to Alice Madness Returns. This game made me way more mad than Alice Madness Returns. Yeah, I'm a bit sad because I heard good things about this, and then it was a bit of a letdown now, I feel. Story-wise, very creative, as always. Remedy's really good with these stories. But I felt it was too grindy, sorry.